first, a story we broke on Fox 4 News at noon today. Kansas City, Missouri City Manager Brian Platt out of a job now. Fox 4's Malik Jackson joins us in the studio. You sat down exclusively with the now former city manager yesterday and prepared us for this. It's no surprise to you.
It's no surprise. It's something that we saw coming for more than a week. But today that decision was finalized. Now the question is why? And the mayor was not short of reasons. You can see a list behind me. It's just a few of those reasons. Platt told his staff to lie, referencing that lawsuit filed by the former communications director. Problems with supervising employees, failure to effectively establish goals for the city, failure to adapt to risk management here, and loss of confidence by staff, leadership, and elected officials. But you see, this list right here wasn't even all of the reasons. The mayor giving 5 additional reasons, and wait for it. He said that is not even the full list as to why now Brian Platt is out of a job.
The motion passes. Brian Platt is removed from the office of city manager of the city of Kansas City.
And the decision by the 13-person council, unanimous. One day after Brian Platt detailed a now rocky relationship with Mayor Lucas in an exclusive sit-down with me and problems he's had since he's gotten here. He's on his way out the door, and the man who brought him here clear it was time for him to go.
I'm the mayor of this city. People elected me to make decisions for the people of Kansas City and for the best interest of the city long term. I think today we did that.
Lucas says that although the council knew about the lawsuit filed by former communications director Chris Hernandez that detailed a pattern of misconduct before Platt signed a new 3-year contract a year ago, he says the full extent of the allegations wasn't clear until the trial. He adds that the lawsuit was the final straw.
I move for the removal of Brian Platt from the office of city manager of the city of Kansas City.
This decision comes more than 3 weeks after a late evening letter suspending Platt. The process to reach this point took a little time. Just 1 week ago, they didn't have enough votes to remove the New Jerseyan. But today, the story changed.
The council has lost confidence, as well as the staff and community. We, as was seen, unanimously agreed that it's time to move on.
Now the question is, what happens next? Platt has already sent a demand letter to the city, and litigation is expected, but the mayor doesn't appear worried.
I believe that we have always been fair, we have always been objective, and it is my belief that any jury that were to hear that discussion would agree with us as well.
Kimiko Gilmore will continue in her role as acting city manager. Before that, she was deputy city manager until a new person is selected. The council says they will digest everything that happened today and will talk about next steps at a later date. It is not clear yet if Platt will have his contract paid out or not. We're still working to get an understanding of that. And speaking of Brian Platt, we reached out to him and we're waiting to hear back after the decision to remove him as city manager. Of course, we'll stay on top of the story. Lauren.